The first Arsenal news is that 90 Minute has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm sources think Arsenal could now agree deal for 23-year-old as soon as this week, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of Brazil international and Grêmio midfielder Bitello. Sources believe that Arsenal could strike a deal for Bitello this week, with Grêmio open to selling the 23-year-old for around £8.5 million this summer. That is according to a report from 90 Minutes, which notes that talks are underway with representatives from the Gunners flying out to Brazil earlier this week. Bitello has emerged as another target for Arsenal in this window. Of course, Edu has overseen the arrival of a number of Brazilian players during his time at the Emirates. Arsenal could strike a deal for Bitello this week. The likes of Gabriel Magalhães, Gabriel Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus help make up the current Brazilian contingent. Meanwhile, the likes of David Luiz and Willian have also spent time with the club, and 90 Minute reports that Arsenal are now working on a deal for a player who has similarities to Willian. Grêmio are open to letting Bitello leave for a fee of £8.5 million, with the club also looking for a slice of the profit made on any future sale. Crucially, it is claimed that sources believe that a deal with Arsenal could be agreed as soon as this week. It would be interesting to see what sort of role Mikel Arteta would use Bitello in if he does make the move. The Gunners are being patient with Marquinhos. The youngster was loaned out for the second half of last season, and it would be no surprise to see him head off again this summer. On the other hand, Martinelli made a huge impact following his arrival. Bitello is a little older, but obviously, it is going to be a big ask to expect him to adapt quickly. It must also be noted that the expectations have risen again at Arsenal. The good news is that it may not be too long before Arsenal are able to make plans for the youngster. The second Arsenal news is that Sky Sports journalist Florian Plettenberg has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal will actually pay way more than £105 million for Declan Rice, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup England international and West Ham United midfielder Declan Rice. The Declan Rice to Arsenal transfer saga is finally about to come to an end. That's according to Sky Sports Germany journalist Florian Plettenberg, who claimed on Twitter this morning that the Gunners will complete the deal to sign the midfielder today. However, the journalist has revealed that Arsenal will end up paying more than the reported £105 million to sign Rice. Declan Rice has been Arsenal's top transfer target for months. Rumours about the Gunners' interest in the West Ham skipper first came up at the start of the year, when Arsenal were pursuing a move for Moises Caicedo. That deal never happened, but Arteta has been desperate to sign Rice since even before the window opened this summer, and it looks like he will finally get his man today. Plettenberg revealed on Twitter that the deal will 100% be done today. Rice will become a new Arsenal player before the end of the day. But, contrary to reports claiming the deal is worth £105 million, the journalist claims it's actually a package worth £120 million including add-ons. He tweeted, "Declan Rice Arsenal, the transfer will be finalized today. Last paperworks are ready to sign. It will be 100% done this Friday. Rice, he's a new player of Arsenal today. Understand it's a package of up to £120 million with possible add-ons included." A lot of people were complaining when it was reported that Arsenal will pay West Ham £105 million, The Athletic, for Rice, but if Plettenberg's update is true, there will be even more noise now. Rice is one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. He has been sensational for West Ham over the years, and we won't be surprised if the Hammers actually demanded £120 million for him. The debate over if Rice is worth that much will be an ongoing one, but the real question is if he's worth that much to Arsenal and West Ham. If both parties have agreed a deal for that fee, it means they feel he's worth the money, so nothing else should really matter at this point. The third Arsenal news is that Football London has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Jurrien Timber transfer confirmation leaked after Arsenal set clear deadline for announcement, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup Netherlands international and AFC Ajax defender Jurrien Timber. Jurrien Timber's transfer from Ajax to Arsenal has unofficially been confirmed, with another leak following on from Kai Havertz's switch also facing the same outcome. The Germany international had completed a £65 million move to the Gunners from Chelsea but saw his official unveiling ruined after leaks emerged of his first interview along with images of him holding and wearing an Arsenal shirt. Havertz was Mikel Arteta's first summer signing, with Timber expected to follow, as Football.London understands Arsenal could pay up to £38.5 million for the Netherlands international, with £34.2 million paid as the upfront fee, with a further £4.3 million available in add-ons. The Gunners wanted Timber to make an appearance in the pre-season friendly against Nuremberg on Thursday, and for that to happen a confirmed announcement should have arrived on Wednesday. But it didn't. The plan set in place to announce Jurrien Timber is for later this afternoon, and it appears to have since been ruined, with another leak showing Timber's official image taken directly from the Arsenal server, according to Twitter user AFC Stuff. The signing of Timber could now instead be confirmed later in the week, with the player waiting to get the all-clear to join up with the squad. This could therefore mean he will begin his pre-season preparations ahead of going on tour to the USA. That is also the plan set in place for Declan Rice, who has completed his media duties and lengthy medical to sign the contract which will confirm his £105 million move from West Ham. More signings could come later in the window for the Gunners, but outgoings could now become the focus. The final Arsenal news is that Dean Jones has confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms Arsenal might sign him. £60 million Premier League player could join Arsenal right at the end of the summer, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup Portugal international and Manchester City defender Joao Cancelo. Joao Cancelo could still ultimately end up at Arsenal this summer. That is according to Dean Jones, who stated on the Done Deal show that he was told a few days ago that Arsenal may potentially move for the defender if he's still available towards the end of the transfer window. The Portuguese fullback has been linked with the Gunners for a little while now, and it looks like the North London club haven't quite given up on the idea of bringing him in just yet. Jones says that Cancelo isn't seen as a priority, but if there is a deal to be done at the end of the summer, Mikel Arteta's side may pounce. Jones shared what he knows about the £60 million man. In terms of Cancelo, I asked someone about this again the other day, and it was put to me that if he is still there at the back end of this transfer window, Arsenal might sign him. He's not seen as an absolute priority. In fact, it is seen as a luxury to get Cancelo in this transfer window because they feel like they're well set up at the back. They feel this Timber deal is significant to how they'll play next season, and they're not worried about it right now, Jones said. As Jones says, this would be a massive luxury signing from Arsenal. As good as Cancelo is, the reality is that he's not really needed at the Emirates right now, with Alexander Zinchenko and Kieran Tierney at left back and Jurrien Timber and Ben White soon to be options at right back. Cancelo isn't really someone Arsenal are desperate to add to their squad. With that being said, he'd still be a brilliant addition, and if Arsenal do sign him, they will have one of the deepest and strongest squads in all of Europe. Watch this space. Do you know the Arsenal news on Declan Rice? You will enjoy this video on your screen too.